All right. Get some stuff ready. Uh, I gotta get some. Should have did some stuff beforehand. So what's going on, guys? The AlphonZeus team Gradelock here, and right now we are in the mode where I'm gonna be doing some deck building. I guess to give the lull in content lately because Henry, a lot of folks are out having fun in Canada, and I've been studying, so that's a thing. So right now I'm gonna show off pretty much what I have in store. So I'm not sure what deck I'm gonna be going into New York with for standard for Team League, but I can really show you what I have right now. So I got my case split from DI from I guess Riz Daki, his name was. So of course you got the starter, and then you got the stuff in. So let me just show you like exactly what I'm working with here, so you get to see as much as possible. I'll put the starter up here since he's not really used that much. God. Okay, so that's gotta be moved in for a bit. I guess yeah, just move this a bit over, just so you guys can see the trigger lineup. Grade 3s, grade 2s, and then the grade 1s. So, as you see here, I'm trying to see how I'm going to optimize this build, even though I really haven't done any playtesting lately because of school. I just kind of did what I thought would be optimal, and at least something helpful. Uh, so, you gotta have triggers in. I still have some of the OG stuff out. Let's see. I want to try this guy out as a tech. I don't know how viable this guy would be, or if he's just gonna be a dead letter to me. Whatever the case may be, it's gonna be worth a shot to try. I actually run 4 of him, which is it seems a bit overkill. I do want to get some shield value out of guarding from the soul, so that's another thing too. Then there's a whole lot of unstable elements here, and lack of max rarity cards. So what I'm trying to do here is just to formulate a build around and see if I can just take a break for a bit and come back to it soon. So pretty much what you see here, this is my Dark Regular build that I have. So my main focus is to just soul charge and hit the big numbers that I can. And so I have pretty much 12 grade 3s, only 8 grade 2s. I have 8, 12, 13 grade 1s. Now this in particular, I'm not sure what's going to be coming in or coming out. Because the thing is though, you have 2 different finishers here that I have. So you have Demon Eater. And Demon Eater is supposed to be like, a nice soul charge engine. She can soul charge and, gain power, and she can have a non-sentinel swing. This guy, Ball over here, this guy is actually kind of like a pseudo grade 2, except he's a grade 3. Because he does have a 17k base. Has 17k base, 17k, on placement, gain 5k to go to 17. And then on Guardian Circle, he actually becomes a 5k shield, and those 5k shields can come in handy, so that's why I max him out at 4. And his rearguard skill, at least when he attacks, I can counterblast one, put another grade 2 rearguard in the soul, and I can choose another of my opponent's rearguards and retire it. Now, of course, this is going to be revolving around the new engine, which is supposed to be a little less counterblast heavy. Flirtatious Succubus. I still kept to the usual 844, so a crit, 4 draw, 4 heal, as pretty much as aggro as I can be in terms of my trigger lineup. And I decided to put in a max out for Doreen the Thruster. This is because Doreen, as I've talked with some friends before, they combo over with with Dantarian. So hopefully I do get to have something off of here. Dimension Creeper just to have like that extra soul charge power, even if it does cost me counter blast, is still good. And this is like my grade 3 searcher, which it seems strange because usually I don't think I need one. It's just trying to make sure I can get Master Fifth Element to the soul or Demon Eater into the soul, whatever it is, just so I can set up for my Death Anchor turn. And Dantarian just being a beast, just to be a good mid range guard. He can even kill on a first turn if I like soul charge enough, because the fact that like his skill in particular, like this guy's Vanguard skills are absolutely amazing. Like you can call Guardians from the Soul, which means that like I can still like if I can't normal call from my hand, I still have my soul power for that, and I feel bad because technically I do have cards that guard for a good amount of the soul. But then, like, when the rear guard is retired, you get the soul charge too, and then whenever a grade 2 or greater card is put into the soul by a card ability, then I get to pump people up for, like, pump 3 units for 5k. Three rear guards, my bad. 3 rear guards for 5k. So this is what I have going for me right now. So I think what I'm trying to do here is to see maybe if I can play more grade 2s. Because the thing is, though, I still love this counter charge engine just because it's Ruthven. You get the soul charge raw class from the soul charge raw class either from your damage zone or your uh, drop zone. So I still want to have that counter charge capacity because I honestly don't have much else in terms of counter charging. Like I have these two sources of counter blast, just another counter blast, another counter blast, another counter blast. This one doesn't counter blast, thankfully, but it's like a really big, risky last turn hit. Um, let's see here, because I want to make sure I can pump it up to a good degree. The only problem that I have here is that I have to have like another grade 3 or just a really beastly Doreen to go up on the front. This is what I'm trying to deal with right now, because I'm gonna pump up a column. But the thing is, though, the ones that I'll be gonna be swinging, you have Doreen, which is probably gonna be soul charging a lot because I'm soul charging 3 units, 3 for this one, and then you also have like other units as well when they're placed and they get to keep power boost. So I'm trying to get through it. Um, like this is as optimal as a build as I can think of, because I don't want to lose out on the possibility of losing out on Demon Eater or that. I like the utility. That's like the way that I'm trying to approach this. And then having Ball, even though that Ball honestly is a better rear guard than Vanguard, so I think my issue is trying to find the first Vanguard, and of course it would either be Demon Eater or it'd be Dentarian himself. So that's gonna be a struggle, but that's why I have to have a Lorne Succubus on deck, and hopefully don't lose out on much because I want to be able to get more shenanigans going. Be able, I guess, more return cards to hand would be nice. And then I can even use this to get rid of Rock Class, although I do like the free soul charge and giving the Vanguard plus 10k, so that's good. And then having Prisoner Beast always seems like a great card in general. Let's see here. I think my concern would be if I have 10 or more cards in Soul, but likely I'll have it because I have ample amounts of counter charging. The only problem is I feel like I don't have enough retire power outside of these two. The thing is, though, I maxed these out for a reason. So this is like my deck so far. I think of what other things do I have here that can be proven to be better. I got Dimension Creepers, I got Massive Fifth Element, I got more Flirtatious, like, a lot of stuff I got on my case split. I was curious about this one, the Succubus of Worldly Affairs, even though that she doesn't have a shield value, so it kind of hurts me. and have stuff left over for my other ones. To be honest, as much as I was thinking of her, uh, it's only a once per turn thing. But at least it does free up some other stuff for like for Ruthven. Because getting rid of that combos are right. I feel like I'm like minusing the most with Werewolf Seeker though, because the thing is that even though I do Soul Charge 2, it's a risky Soul Charge 2. That's what ultimately led me to like try and leave him out of it. Okay, so the Prisoner Beast, I feel like maybe I should just have like I should convert it to another unit here. So I need to try out something else. What the hell? Wow, problem X going in right now. Awful Nail. Awful Nail is interesting because it just offers a free soul charge. No power gain, nothing really. Just Alright. Silhouette Attacker, I'm not sure if I even want to put that guy in. And then you have the Cuticle. So, sorry, it's like what my new Batama deck was. Let's see. I'm trying to think like there's other stuff I can retire with. Because like outside the grade 2 and grade 3, I don't find other stuff to retire for. And the thing is though, I think Authority of Water might be the one I might take out. Because I would like to have another grade 2 in here. I just don't know what. Do I want to exchange Prisoner Beast for the Werewolf Seeker? Because the thing is though, he is a 14k swing. That's what I like about him a lot. And I could also put in another Ruthven to have more counter charge engines. So I have either, I can put in the Ruthven, or I can put in another, maybe, a Dark Soul Conductor, or I can put in the Werewolf Seeker. It's like the possibilities are pretty hard, because now I'm trying to think of, like, what do I do here? What do I do here? The Cuticle is interesting, although I am curious about Awful Nail, because it's free. It's free, it's placed, and I can soul charge it, and then if I have 5 more cards of soul, I do gain the 5k. The thing is though, this is only an on-place one. So if anything, she could be like snapped in the soul with Ball or Demon Eater. Like she can be like a temporary boost. I'm not sure how to approach this. And then you have the Worldly Affairs one, which I don't know. I do like not getting rushed on Protect, so having to be able to sit on this Vanguard does help me out a lot. Although no shield value really does suck. And you have the Silhouette Tracker. Like, I can't think of other cards that would be helpful. Which in this case, I do know, unfortunately, I will have to take this guy out. It sucks because I do like having a 10k boost, but that's what Doreen is for, and Dimension Creeper. So, now I gotta make the choice. 14k swing with a nice Vanguard skill. Or another counter charge. I got a feeling I'm probably going to do another counter charge. Because he's also going to be another guy to put in the soul. So, I think with this regard, now I have like... I have 9 grade 2s now. 9 grade 2s, 12 grade 3s, and that is 12 grade 1s. So... I hope this is going to be an interesting check, because I'm trying to think of what am I going to do. Because I do know, yes, I am missing out on some DRs. Particularly, I need to pick up these two. I need to pick up Place of this, unless I get the champions from when I enter on Standard in New York. But that's a far cry from home. So you give and you learn. Because my key thing is like, do I want to be keeping up with leaving in both? Because if I do want to keep up with both, what would be the best ones that I can emphasize on? Because thing is, I'm already gonna get at least one of them in the soul, but I want to make sure I do have a Death Anchor to ride. Because if I lose any of my Death Anchors, then my restand combo is null and void. I can't do anything. So the good thing is that I can still attack with, like, you know, Place Master, Fifth Element, hit the 15 cards in Soul, and then just like Soul Blast everything, restand all my units, and get like another attack swing going. And that, I feel, is really, really good for that. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Alright. These guys got some fighting games going on in the background. Like, if you guys feel that these two cards are viable enough for me to go through, please, please, please comment down below. Because these are the ones that I feel like I could always use more defense on, but I don't know if these two cards will be the helpful ones. It's tough. I'm gonna. Okay, I gotta mute this thing. All right, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, this is kind of like how the deck is looking right now. I honestly am a bit lost. Like, there's only so much that I can offer before like I can't take it. And on the bright side, with the Dimension Police coming out, I'll be more than happy to hop on there. Alright, so I think there you have it. I have counter charge, I have the raw class to keep pumping the Vanguard with 10k, and it's great because then I get to put it on Master Fifth Element and go again and go. So yeah, I think that's it for the Dark Irregular standard deck, and now we can probably move on to something else. So let me clean this up right here. If you know anybody that has DRs, please hit me up. I'm in desperate need of that. Son of a bitch! I'm just a tired law school student. Tired. Always stressing about finals, always stressing about notes. But you know, when you study for a good portion of the day and then try and relax afterwards, it's just, you feel like it's justified. Other times you feel like crap. So it's a struggle. But I guess besides Dark Irregulars, we can talk about another thing that's pretty fine and dandy. It's will be Transformers. No, that's Goblin Slayer. Oh jeez, I'm trying to find my stuff. All right, so I guess we can start off with like the Cars deck. So the Cars deck is pretty much what this is what I've narrowed it down to, really. All right. So what we have here, we got Cliff Jumper, we got Bumblebee, and we got Autobot Mirage. So respectively, you got 8, you got 6, and you got 9. So you got 9 and 6 for 15, 23. So you have 2 stars left over to do some star cards. So right now, I got the Team Up Tactics, the Vaporize, Crushing Side, Rapid Conversion. It's probably going to be a while, so I will have to move all of this forward. I try to make sure that I can pop stuff. I get my Matrix of Leadership, my Leap in the Battle, Force Field, because you never know how bad the Force Field's going to be. Then we got Cooling Vents. I Still Function. I think that would be nice just to have like an extra last hit. Security Console, Bashing Shield. Let's see. Start your engines, I thought would be nice for cars, and then you got the blues for handheld blaster. Oh my god. So hard trying to make that space. The Leap of Faith, that's one of the star cards I have here, because being able to play 2 cards for free is busted. It really, really is busted. Got the Armed Hovercraft, which is interesting because some of these guys are melee, but when you flip them over, they become ranged. So I just gotta make sure when I use the Armed Hovercraft, they go on in their ranged mode. And so same thing goes with cooling vents. And then the Energized Field, that's the other star card that I have. Just because like having the star cards, they put in so much work. Incoming transmission, data bank for the draw power, another I still function. A random stealthiness, because why not? Another double blue, got the rapid conversion. Another armed hovercraft for damage. A multi-tool. Third team up tactics. Enforcement batons from set 2. Finish off our triple double blue. Crushing size. Incoming transmission again. Rapid conversion for that. Data bank. Draw cards, and a third matrix of leadership. So what I wanted to approach to with the cards was just to generate a lot of advantage. What I do like about having the rapid conversions is just to be able to just ramp and just do more with my time, because I want to be able to do as much damage as I can. So by Mirage, when I flip to this side, I play an action, and then I get to untap it. So if it attacks for the first time this turn, and I can flip that triple white, which you see a bunch of triple whites here, then I can untap this, and so it can like swing for free. Bumblebee I like just because, hey, you give characters Pierce 1, and having a tough one on a 6-star, this is a really good leader. I don't know why not enough people are playing this. All right, and then you got Cliff Jumper, the rare San Diego Comic Con one, where I just leave it in alt mode for all time just to like flip them over to bot mode over and over and over again. And then I get to draw cards out of it. Drawing cards is interesting because I always see people running security checkpoint. I always see people running cards that would discard, such as maybe the Sentinels, Optimus. It gets taxing on you. So you always want to have the contingency to try and keep drawing cards, even though that you're losing them at a substantial rate. Which is why I also play a card like Leap of Faith, just to get more on the field before they start discarding me and I lose that battle. The Matrix Leadership, it's a double pip. It's too good to pass up, and then I get to put it on the leader, and that means that gets another Pierce 1. So hey, offering Pierce 1 on you guys is amazing. Enforcement time, this is like one of the awkward one-ofs. I was thinking of trying to take some of it out. I know Team of Tactics just because there's a car, it's drawing power. You want to draw, draw. Um, yeah, the one-offs in particular, I need to get a box of set 2 to really like cool this out, but this is like my card deck at the moment. I was thinking incoming transmission would be nice because you get to stack the deck a little bit, so you can already start up a white pip just to guarantee yourself when you get that triple white just for the untap. I think the first thing I would probably get rid of would be the I still function, because the I still function is like its value. It's something to save your card from being like one hit KO'd, and so you want to try and like give them another hurrah at surviving. I'm not sure what to replace I still function for. I'd probably replace it with another like, if I can get like a start your engines, because I still need to start your engines. Um, and that's what I have here. I know that like I want to be a bit more of a defensive deck because I want to be able to. I want to be prepared to keep drawing cards no matter what. And if I'm going ham, like if I'm going plus, then I can actually utilize Mirage a lot more, which is why like having all of these cards to help me survive. That's like the main focus of this deck. And so now I have to like really think of what do I want here. Having the leap on the battle, +3 attack is always nice. You want to be able to land as much damage as you can, and you want to make sure that have to worry about some pesky stuff going down. I think I use crushing size just because he has the white pip. More white pips, more happiness. Rapid conversion, always good. And you have matrix leaderships, team up tactics, vaporize to get rid of enemy upgrade, and then your leap of faith. And then energized field. So that makes 25 to my 8 plus 8 plus 9, 17, 17 and 6, 23. So this is pretty much how the cards deck I'm running through right now. And hopefully I can get some playtesting in so I can actually start determining if cars is going to be the right deck for me. Because right now, my main decks I'm going after would be Metroplex and Devastator, which ironically you have like double of the stuff there. Alright, so Energon X is interesting because you put on damage characters only, but it is useful because you get to like, you get to get a +3 attack with a Pierce 2, which is awesome. The bigger they are, this one's great because you just have like, you just take down massive amount of stuff and you do the guaranteed Pierce 4. Guaranteed Pierce 4 is freaking amazing. Peace through Tyranny, also another good card just to take an extra turn. Scoundrel's Blaster, I might as well put it on, maybe Devastator, I'm not sure. It has like the green pip for the filter and it has the blue. It's fine. And then you have like, I think commons and stuff, uncommons. Let's see, heroism, yeah, it's understandable. Tackle, it's a melee deck, so maybe I can do something with it. Hunker down. You think tanks are gonna get more support? I hope they do, because tanks would be amazing with the amount of stuff they're getting. Because right now, the current characters that I'm eyeing out right now would be Shockwave. So the more Shockwave that I get to see, the more interesting it will be. I do have a third one. Wow, okay. So I can probably put another data bank into my card deck. That'd probably be helpful, because I think I'll just like max white on it. Salvage for parts. I'm not sure how this would fit me well, because maybe like a lot of guys, they have like upgrades on their decks, so I might as well be healing them for some damage, which is very awkward. One star stand, one star fall. I feel like I want to run this even though that there's no pips on it. There's no pips on it, it's really bad. And it's like Bretonian Bow. It's a give and take. It's a gamble because you have to get the exact amount, and the exact amount is too much for me. I can't get through that. And the bombing run, planes are silly. You run 3 bombing runs. The fact that you have like a 4 plane deck or 5 plane deck, you ditch all your counters. Oh, we're gonna put it all back on like one of your characters and maybe even kill them. That's how crazy it can get. I got Hunker Down. Wait, do I have Hunker Downs here? I'm trying to. God damn it. There we go. There's a Hunker Down. All right. I'm not going crazy, guys. I have a playset of Hunker Downs, so maybe they'll do some use for me. Got the heroism, and then okay, so that's like all my rares. Okay, so do I want the Energon X? I don't know. Right now I know that what I can do is I'll put in another data bank into this deck because I just want to be able to counter stuff. So pressing sides, leaving the battle, incoming transmission. I feel like I should just put in more here just to have like that set up. Security console, that's really good though. Multi-tool, upgrade weapon, and then you get the triple force field. The data banks are here. Let's see. More damage, start your engines, enforcement of the towns. Maybe I'll just replace it with data bank, because what can I do here? Or maximize the amount of utility I get from this. So put it into place at data bank just to make it safe, and we'll see how this goes after I play test. And then don't forget, God, I can't forget the I still function. Where's the I still function here? I think I still function and the I'm so sorry. Okay. The I still function in this cards deck, I have a lot to say about, because there's so much questioning involved. Like, you want to be good for it, but then again, you want to make sure that this is something that you can be comfortable with knowing that like when your character dies, you can try and like have them with the last hit. But usually a lot of times your big beat stick would be uh, at the end when if they choose not to take out your quick jumper first. God dang it. I'm so sorry guys. I don't I wish I could be a bit more engaging right now, but I had a type of like index cards to try and memorize stuff. Let me see what I got here. I guess I can bring out the Vice Swords, so we'll see how this goes. So back when I streamed last week, I went in on Goblin Slayer just to like get it going. So I need to get some like translations up in here because I need to actually start putting this stuff together. I think this is the bond. I think this is 1500. Which okay, that's fine. And then this is the one, the climax combo. So let me just make sure. Boop, boop, and boom. Okay, so I think this one's okay. This one I'm not sure. This one, okay, it's a great one, and then this is your counter. Climax there is fine. I'm trying to think of what other things that can happen. The vanilla 15k backup, you're not gonna do much with that. Okay. You got the doors. You got the guild goal. This is the one that I need for brainstorming. And then yes. So that's fine. I got my playset here. That's the vanilla. I don't know what that is. That could probably be a tech. Yes, gotta get the playset, the event back up. I think I can feel comfortable with 2 and 2 here. So that'll be my climax lineup. I gotta find the witch. The witch probably has something there that I need. Let's see. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. There's the playset. And then you got the guild go, and then that. Okay. So let's see how I can get this thing going. So we got 8 climaxes here. Got the 2 soul. Then you got, I think this is stock soul. Maybe this is stock soul. And then you got your 1k1. Got your event counters. Okay. Yeah, I got your guild go. And you gotta get your main climax combo cards in here. You're gonna need more zeros. So 4, 8. Let's see. 4, 8, 12. Let's see. Put a priestess here, cowgirl here. 16, and then let's go to your 1s. 4 events, 4 combo. 4, 8, 10. So I need some more. 12. There's gotta be other like blue ones here, right? Yeah. That's fine. Alright, so we have our 14, so that's the 30. So these are 4, 8, 12, 14. So these These are gonna make up 30. So that's your 30 right there. And then, oh shoot. Oh, I gotta take something out. So we'll take out the witch. I'll add her in here. Rep. All right. And then so we have 30, so we have 12 to play around with. Early play is nice. Gets your heal in. And then you have this guy. So you have 8 already, which is a lot because then you only have time to put in like 4. So I have to look into like the quality of these 2s here. Is this something that I can do? Alright, so depending on how these cards perform, they're gonna have to like ante it out. Because this one's an early play, so this one technically would be a level 2. This is something X. Wish I had access to the Child X stuff. Let me check here. I know I have like a group chat that I'm going on a case split with some friends. So once I find that group chat photo, I can at least see. Okay, so I have to open this up in Messenger. Let's see. Gotta go to the Messenger. Because right now I'm streaming on my phone, so I probably should have had a printout at least of all the stuff. Because that would have been nice, right? Alright, so once I find what's the missing stuff do I have here? Okay. Order weapon 2-1. Okay. And place on the hand. Oh, this turn, your opponent cannot use Encore. So there's. Let me see here. Alright, so it's one of these is the assist level. And then one of these is the, I think that's the assist. Level of 500. Okay, so this is what I have here. Kill one, and I'm trying to find it. It's 2000. Thank God I like saved all these pictures because I want to make sure that I'm looking at this right. So much bull. Okay. Now I'm getting through it. Oh. More. Oh my God. Okay. Where's the TD? I'm trying to find the TDs. There is no TD shenanigans here, which is so sad. So sad. This is gonna be really crazy. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go down again. We're gonna check the okay, so level assist and that. Okay. Alright, so these two play off each other. These are the two skills that were revealed. And so now I have to realize, like, okay, So these two can fetch each other out. Because this got to discard an order character and then I can bring it out. This guy can be a beast too. I'm trying to think like what is this guy doing? That's like my concern. I'm trying to find like look up a heart of the cards. I want to see if this level 3 is actually worth it. There you go. TO7. During this battle. Oh my god, that's great. Wow. On reverse burn 2? That's amazing. Like I'm sorry guys, but these guys are great because you get early play heal and you have an on reverse you burn 2 for 3 stock. That's actually really good. Damn, yo. Yeah, this is hard. Fortunately, I don't think this is gonna cut it. So now I have to think, how am I gonna discard this? Because this is the level assist. Level assists are nice. So I'm thinking, with the amount of filtering in this deck, I think having 2 and 2 is just fine. Because I have a brainstorm, I have gate. So the remaining 12 cards are 4, 8, and then this is gonna be the 12. So I think I have a way to get through this. And this is going to be a basic red-blue deck. And surprisingly, this is like a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. I'm like... For a trial deck, this is bananas. For a trial deck. Super bananas. So, let me see if I can get a... Do I have sleeves on me? That would be the first question. I think I have sleeves on me, but it's for the wrong thing. Jeez, where are you? You got Overlord in my thing. I'll be like, you have Overlord in my thing. I guess since I don't have it, I guess I might as well use the one thing I don't mind getting these sleeves on. So no one's gonna pick this up for me, so I'm just gonna use these for the time being. Get these character sleeves out of the way. Alright, just to get this all sleeved up and ready, because this one's been sitting in here for a while. I guess in Vice Sports I'm not supposed to be really concerned at like max rarity of the deck because it's my second card game next to Cardfight Vanguard. But it's like, Transformers is really catching up, guys. Transformers is really catching up. Like, I don't know how crazy this is, but it's scary. Let's see here. Probably gonna need to buy more like oversleeves, which sucks because now it's like, dude, you're getting so many decks, so many goddamn decks, and it'd be like, yeah, this is what keeps me sane. It keeps me sane from law school. Because there's just so much I have to deal with, so much stress and anxiety. Because when you're a law school student, you go through a lot of things that make you doubt yourself because you think you're like all hot stuff in college when you have like a nice GPA, and then like the first semester of law school, you just get like punched in the teeth, bleeding out because you didn't realize how crazy it is that it's like you're really not that smart. You actually have other people that are miles and miles ahead of you in terms of work ethic, their smarts, their ability to pick up concepts, and it's like everyone learns how average they are, or they actually see the true potential of how like busted awesome they are. And so we got some stuff to deal with. When I say stuff to deal with, I mean like It's more of like knowing yourself, knowing what your budget is, knowing how much you can go on, or how little, you know, or how little you probably care. All right, so I gotta check though. What's the condition on the early play for her? That's like my thing. That is that 6? That is 20. Okay. All right, for each of your other order characters, it's 500. Oh, it's not even an early play. Ah, rip me. It's not even an early play, it's just a healer. Okay. Just your basic healer and beat stick because you got a full board. You got some stuff. But on the bright side, I get to amp this trial deck up to 1,000,000,000. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go put in the climaxes. Okay. So it's on the bright side. I have my climaxes all organized. This Goblin Slayer deck is complete. I'm gonna put all the rest here. Let me see if this guy actually fit in this deck first, because that would be a good question to start off with. Alright, so it can fit, and then... Okay, so we're gonna put all this stuff here then. Okay, I can't fit this all in here. Alright, then we'll just put in the extra sleeves here. Extra sleeves. Make sure they fit. And booyah. That's done. That's a split. I hope can these cards fit? No, they can't fit. This is the struggle of a card player that has too much on his plate. Well, that's my devastator stuff. Jesus. Alright. Jesus. It's too little. I want to have something to put all this stuff in. That's like, I'm trying to find all this. Just find all this room. That's when you know you're addicted. Oh, man. Let me see here. Okay. So, instead, put it all in one. Okay. Put the extra Goblin Slayer cards here. Kind of close by. All right. So, I think this is interesting because right now, you see one build, see like a whole bunch actually. Like, I never knew how many decks I would have. So you have like I have the Devastator. These are like the 3 decks that I currently have. So, I'm not sure if you see all this, but depending on what deck to go with, because these came out of the trial deck. This is like something that I have. This is something that I actually built from scratch. So, now I have to realize, like, what do I do here? The thing is, though, these are what I got from my Did I Plus box last week. And getting some extra money would be nice right about now. So, there's that. And then, I would like to follow up that is just kind of putting stuff together. Because the cards deck, it's nice and all, just that when I tried out the 4-wide deck, I realized that some of this stuff I can't really fit in. Like, I can't, like, by taking out Mirage and putting in 2 random, like, cars, I can't really seem to get a good hold of it. So, it's sad, you know, because I wanna make this card deck work, but I haven't really got time to playtest. And then you have Metroplex, which was, like, the first deck that I ever got, and I was happy of it, because, you know, hey, a big city as a transformer. Like, this guy's great. A Titan on top of that. That's what I like. And being able to tap everybody, that makes it better. And then you have Devastator, the 6-wide. And of course, if you haven't seen the Plus episode from last week, got some cool, like, Gradelock branded stuff, which I find awesome. So, I made sure to get Gradelock special there. So at least, hey, if I can tune up Devastator somehow, that'd be awesome. Yeah. So I guess that's an interesting take. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do, but hopefully after finals is over, I get to do a lot more. Because right now, this is all going in. Like, this is how I transport my character cards. I just put them in the comfort of my Winter Wonderland. Quick Jumper I'd probably put like here, just because that's like my most valuable transformer right now. And the Metroplex, he can fit, it's just I can't do much. I have to put it here. Alrighty guys, I'm sorry that if I'm not like as active. I tried doing a lot in the stream, so you saw me build Cardfight Vanguard, you saw me build Transformers, you saw me build Vice Swords. And you get to see how my cardboard crack addiction is. So, I guess if anything, you can feel free to comment down below if you want to see more things. I like kind of streaming on these because back a couple years ago when I had a job and I was making money and I was living it up, I like doing that Unlock the Week vlog compilation. I thought that was pretty cool because you just get a chance to air out like how I practice for this tournament, how the weekly tournaments go, what my round matchups, did I lose, draw, did I top, did I bubble out? And it's fun because, you know, you get to monitor your progress and you get to tell it to all you guys. The unfortunate part is that those Unlock the Week's vlog compilations, they didn't really do much because they just they were just a bit all over the place with me talking. And so hopefully looking back on those videos now and then tuning into what you see today on the live stream, hopefully I have improved in some regard. So I think, I don't know, I've been streaming for almost an hour now. I tried showing you all the stuff that I've been participating in. And the thing is though, this is not just like, cardboard is not the only thing that I'm addicted to anymore. Instead, it's plastic. And if you guys haven't seen my Instagram posts lately, like, I picked up Warhammer 40k, and luckily I had friends and stuff that had like spare stuff lying around, so you get to see like, you know, this is a big mech, so I'm running orcs for Warhammer, You see, this is a big mech. This pretty much has like custom force field. This is like metal though. This is like one of the older models, I guess. And then you have like some friends that offloaded some stuff to me. Got war bosses. So the war bosses for the orcs, you see like they usually put the attack squig on the bottom, but then he actually put it on there, and you see like the detail too. Like I can't imagine how much time it took for him to like go through and paint all of this and see what detail he had to go through. The fact that he didn't even miss, like, you don't see a smidgen of paint that's like etched over to the other side. Like it's all. It seemed like this was done in the factory because this is so well done. I wish I can do that. And now it's like, all right, I see. And this is one of the war bosses that's unpainted, but it's assembled. So this is gonna be my duty to see, can I actually make this war boss even half as cool looking as this war boss? Because that's my goal in life. I want to be able to paint cool stuff like that too. And this actually was from eBay. It's like the Big Mac, which is still used even though it's an index unit, and it's fun, man. Like I'm looking forward to rolling some dice by the time I finish up my finals. The thing is though, these are just like some of the HQ units. There's like a hell ton more over there. Like if I can just put these off to the side here, these are supposed to be guys that's supposed to be leading my battalions, and with I think, I don't know if you hear it, but like everything that I've picked up or assembled, like look at this. You can tell the ones with the botched paint jobs, those are mine. Like, look, like this is one of the boys that I like assembled and painted myself. Like it's like he just dipped into like a yellow tub of paint that I like I was trying to paint what I can, but I only have like the basic starter set brushes and stuff. And so you have like this stuff that looks like this, and I'm like, all right, this is not even supposed to be a slugger, but this is apparently a shooter. And so when you're a shooter boy, you have to have like both hands on this. You can't have like a slugger chop on hand, although like with orcs, it's kind of like passable anywhere, so it could be like, all right, that's a slugger chopper because you have like two weapons equipped. And everyone's been pretty cool with it lately. And then you have like this is like the one that was showed off by. You could tell this came from the same guy. Cause look at this. Look at the detail. Look at how the shading works. And so then see, like even so here. Like you see the comparison, right? You see like how different. It's just it's freaking unreal, man. Like you can tell novice, master. Like this is insane. Like how do you I don't know how this guy can just put aside like with all the detail in there, like even getting like the biceps and his muscles. I'm like, all right, I'll just paint everything like here. I just want to be able to hit my 3-color minimum and then just be able to play in tournaments. Because apparently when you go to these Warhammer 40K tournaments, some have like a paint minimum because you're gonna be taking photos and everything. I think I lucked out since I was playing orcs because then they're like messy and barbaric and might is right and everything, and so you have like all that. I'm gonna put this back. I was just but yeah, if you guys ever want me to do like a trial one, a test one, just to see, like for example, like as I put these orcs over to the side so they're somewhat visible. You can run through a test run of all this. So let me see here, because I want to be able to see how my playtesting build is in action. Alright. So, I guess what I should be doing, I need to shuffle this up more. Need to see how I power shuffle. I know I'm definitely gonna have to get new sleeves by the time this comes up, so let's see how this goes. We'll be playtesting some Card Fight Vanguard action. So see how it goes. Okay. That's not bad. The problem is I'm not on the optimal grade 3 that I need. So 1, 2. I think it's for the bottom, right? Yeah. And 1, 2. Oh shit, that's bad. That was horrible. Used to get guard power, but I don't know if I'm gonna need a guard power after this. Okay, so I run the dice roll. Alright, so let's draw. Do I want? Yeah. D-Creeper. Okay, go. That's cool. I can totally take that. And then I'll take a hit. Alright, draw for turn. We'll ride the Soul Conductor. And then we'll call Alluring Succubus here. So counterblast 1, puts you in the soul. Look at the top 7. Going for it. Oh, fuck. Seeing you guys later. I'm sorry. I got stuff I gotta take care of. Let's just see if we can get the skill. Alright, so 1 up to your hand and 1 to the soul. So I'll put Dentarian in hand and then the rest in the soul. Alrighty, well, I think I'll playtest later, so I'm sorry I have to cut the stream out. Alright guys, take care. See you later. Bye. Poop. Sorry. How do I X out?